It's a common sense recap of the big stories. It's Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
And now we have Vito coming in.
Yep, we have Vito Fossella, Staten Island Borough President.
And he's mad as hell and he can't take it anymore.
I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take this anymore.
And Vito, you are raising the alarm about a migrant shelter at a church there in Staten Island. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, good evening, everyone. Appreciate you having me on. And the whack-a-mole game continues. Late last week, we get a word that they're going to convert a portion of a church in the Port Richmond section of Staten Island, North Shore, into a migrant shelter for young men. And for those who may not know, Port Richmond is a dynamic, diverse community, really has maybe seen its ups and downs years ago, but right now it's on a trend. Hardworking people investing in the storefronts and restaurants and their homes. And they wake up every day. How do we make this place better? And then along comes the city and says, we have an idea. Let's dump a migrant shelter right in the middle of it. So we came out today, both Democrats and Republicans. We try to do things in a bipartisan way, and we're pretty good at it on Staten Island. And we said, this is wrong. This is totally wrong. Once again, the open borders policy from 2 years ago continues to disrupt communities. People who are hardworking just want to work, make a living.
Well, these migrants, we never promised them a rose garden. Whatever happened to that song?
Yeah,
we never promised them a rose garden. I mean, Rikers Island has 25,000 rooms available.
Yeah, and I think, besides that, John, we have already proven in law, you've allowed us the opportunity to voice our concerns about the so-called right to shelter decree. And when we brought a lawsuit in Richmond County, the judge eviscerated the whole concept and said there is no such thing. There is no law. There's no state constitutional mandate. So therefore, whatever the city does and continues to do is not rooted in anything other than their policy, which I think is wrong. And they don't belong in hardworking residential communities where people say, I secure the American dream, and along come these 15 guys from who knows where, and we're going to plop them right down next to your kids. Just wrong.
Hey, Vito, this is Pete King. I hate to admit it, but you are 100% right, and I really support you fully on that. What are your chances? What are your chances of let's see, between now and 6 months and a year from now, of ending all this whack-a-mole stuff?
I just want to repeat that Peter King said I was 100%
I know.
right.
By the way, we are recording that, so yes, we got that.
Posterity. Peter, I hate to say it, the same people making these decisions at the local level, thinking that this is good policy and good for the people of Staten Island, New York City, are the same people saying that congestion pricing is a good idea, or the same people saying borders are secure, or the same people making all these idiotic policies. They're just wrong in what they believe is the right way to live. And until and unless there's a change, unfortunately, we're going to have to keep fighting back. And I don't see a change until perhaps November, when the American people say enough is enough. And whether it be in Washington, D.C. or Staten Island, I think people have finally had it. You just had a guest on from Florida. As we know, more and more people are fleeing because they're tired of the policies that have been implemented around here. So all we can do is fight the good fight for the people of Staten Island, be their voice whenever possible. And that's what we get paid to do.
Well, keep us posted. Yeah, keep punching.
Thank you, Vito Fossella.
Thanks, Vito, very much.
Borough President of Staten Island.
Long Island is more exciting than ever at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. Get ready to zoom into some serious cash with Zoom Ball every Wednesday in June. Win up to $500,000. 1 point equals 1 entry. 2 lucky winners will be drawn at the top of every hour from 1 to 5 p.m. to play Zoom Ball. Discover the excitement at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 877-8-HOPE-NY or text NY.